I just can't believe Mondami was elected during a government shutdown. Maybe if socialism were described as centralized control with limited freedom and high taxes, it would convey more of an honest message about how the system functions. The Republican Party's approach to government intervention has changed since its early years. A deal like the Medicare subsidy for Ozempic, using taxpayer dollars to broadly subsidize a drug, especially for weight loss or lifestyle-related treatments, would have been unthinkable under traditional Republican principles. I'm not a fan of what's happening right now, because when the government takes on big responsibilities, its weaknesses become very clear to me. I just can't believe Mondami was elected during a government shutdown. So you want more government. It's like fighting evil with evil, or trying to combat racism with more racism. Maybe let's try less. The shutdown clearly shows how the government struggles to even maintain basic services. The FAA had to reduce flights because controllers were working without pay. SNAP payments paused for millions of people. If the state can't reliably cover these things, it makes no sense to let it control entire industries, along with all of our choices. In a socialist system, everyday choices become limited. Buying a phone might mean choosing between Model A or Model A in gunmetal, because the government only approved one or two designs. And groceries, you'll probably see fewer brands, fewer options, and the occasional empty shelf when the centralized supply chain stalls. It's not that anyone's trying to make life difficult. It's just what happens when one system decides what everyone gets. Variety shrinks. Wait times grow, and your best option often becomes whatever happens to be available. At the same time, taxes increase to fund programs people may not use or want. And you can't just opt out. Supporters will say it's about fairness and making sure everyone has access to services they need. But the downside is real. If history is any sign, the state's growing control might make life more predictable in some ways, but less flexible, less responsive, and more costly in others.